Light gotta make room for its darker twin in order for balance to occur. I say the light gotta make room for its darker twin in order for balance to occur. You hear me? Not sweep it under the rug, not push it to the side, not take care of it later. You hear me? Make room. That means be aware of what your darker twin doing all the time. And if you do that, balance will occur. And when balance occur, you're able to feel good for no reason at all. You hear me? For no reason at all. No mind is all mind. All mind is no mind. And when you're in that space, you don't mind. You know? You don't mind. You understand the mission. You know? And the overmind. Yeah, I just came through to talk a little bit. And I appreciate everybody. Hit that like button if you ain't hit that like button yet. And I appreciate y'all who do hit the like button. You know, drop comments. So forth. So, a matter of fact, y'all hold up. Part itself, but when I mentioned that, it made me think about something, and I want to acknowledge this individual, and I want to honor this individual because they dropped some jewels. So you see, and I love when electricity travel like that. See, because somebody always listening beyond this video, just in our day-to-day interactions. Somebody always listening, somebody always watching, and somebody always paying attention, even when we think they ain't. And by me learning that so long ago, I learned even when I'm acting a fool to always be in my best behavior. If you don't listen, you gonna miss it. You hear me? But I wanted to share something, some jewels that was dropped in the comment section. You know, so feel free to drop comments, cause like I say, you know, I check them. You know, and a lot of times, those who be tapping in with me and what I do here, you know, on this channel, be dropping comments that be beneficial for others. You see, because everybody that come through don't hit the like button. Everybody that come through don't comment in the comment section. You know, and that's okay. And that's okay. You know, we ain't got no problem with that. As long as I know the words get out. If you come through and you watch the video, I know the words getting through. Even if you don't watch it all the way through. You see, a connection has already occurred. You see, and my job is done. But Olo 113, salute. Olo said they love the banner, so that means they got it. You know, they observing just as much as they listening, because he mentioned the banner. Love the banner. It's true, our natural state of being is joy. It's just the mind and desires create a veil over it one must clear. When one is without thoughts and in a state of no mind, there is only joy. While desires create a state of anticipation until you fulfill your desire, where you can't be peaceful. Enjoy your true state of inner joy until you achieve the desire. When one is without thoughts and in a state of no mind, there is only joy. While desires create a state of anticipation until you fulfill your desire, where you can't be peaceful and enjoy your true state of inner joy until you achieve the desire. See, that's the loop. That's the loop. See, that was a beautiful illustration of the loop and how you get out of it, you see. But you had to catch the first part in order to see what it was giving you the tools, you see, to do for the later half of that message, you know. And that was beautifully illustrated. The light got to make room for its darker twin in order for balance to occur. And he spoke to that beautifully. So I wanted to share that because that was a deep jewel. You hear me? For those that get it, you know. But yeah, the light got to make room for its darker twin in order for balance to occur, you know. And the part of us that judges everybody. Y'all know what part of us I'm talking about. That part of us that judges everybody and everything, you know, in ways we'll never judge ourselves. You know, the light got to make room for its darker twin. You know, that part of us that desire, that part of us that lust, that Olo was just talking about. See, desire and lust, anything and everything forbidden to us, or that has been made taboo for us in this construct. See, the light got to make room for its darker twin for balance to occur. You know, it take brutal self-honesty for the light to make room for its darker twin. You know, that part of us that's messy. That part of us that's messy. That part of us that put behind that part of us that put on smiles, you know, and behind the laughter, and behind the personal, and behind the persona, and behind the perfect exterior, lies rage, belies anger, belies guilt, belies envy, belies jealousy, belies sorrow, belies resentment, just to name a fruit. See, the light got to make room for its darker twin. You know, see, over here, you know, over here, cosmic consciousness, this where it happened at. You hear me? This where it happened at. If you listening, you know what I mean when I say this where it happened at. If you're serious about your self-improvement, if you're serious about your personal development, this where it happened at. What y'all think I've been doing? Just talk about shadow work? See what happened was, you see? If y'all listening, ain't no way you can't get it. Because I talk right to it. You know, the light got to make room for its darker twin. I'm talking about that part of us. You hear me? Just to name a few, you know, a few of the effects. See, them just a few of the effects after having denied our shadow for so long. See, but the body don't. But our health don't. Our physical health or our mental health. You see? See, them effects of when you deny, them the effects of when the shadow has been denied so long. For those who ain't catch it the first time, them the effects. But the body don't. But the health don't. Repeat that again for somebody. You know, that energy don't just dissolve. That energy don't just dissipate. You know, it gotta find somewhere to. It gotta find somewhere to go. Is anybody listening? It gotta find somewhere to go, and where else but throughout your body. Why people get sick? Why people aging? Why people look at I'm giving y'all the game. I'm telling y'all why. And in the why, you know, you can undo a lot of things if you listening. The energy don't just dissolve and dissipate and disappear. They gotta find somewhere to go, and where else? But throughout your organism. See, nobody never told us that like this. I bet you nobody never told you that like this. See, this the importance, and that's the importance, because this the importance of connecting with your mind to embrace your body and higher awareness, to connect with your mind to embrace your body and higher health. Connect your mind to embrace your body with higher abundance, because abundance ain't just material. You see, you see, we want peace, we want joy, we want happiness, we want gratefulness, we want appreciation, we want thankfulness. See, those things that get you everything materialistically that you want. If you materialistic, you see, them the frequencies to get you whatever you want. Yeah, peace, joy, abundance. You see, because it's not an emotion. You see, it's a frequency. You see, happiness, thankfulness, gratefulness, appreciation. See, them frequencies. Nobody never told us that like this before. You see, because that light got to make room for its darker twin. You know, that's the importance, man. Higher awareness to our emotional connection. Not the people, places, and things. You see, to who we are. Who you is. You see, regardless of how we appear, you see, because growing up I used to hear, God don't like ugly. You know, and if any of y'all come from a certain area, or because it's people in younger generations still saying it, but I come from a few generations. You hear me? But when I was growing up, I used to hear God don't like ugly. You know, and if that's true, end result of hearing that, you know, that being installed in me amongst the many other things that was installed in me, and I had to deprogram them and use them for what they was meant to teach, not just because of how it sounded. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. You know, if God don't like ugly, and if that's true, color me beautiful, cause I'm just another you. I'm just another you, you know. See, integration don't need perfection, you know. It's a process of progress through progressions. You see, boy, got cotton mouth all of a sudden. What's going on? Someone don't want me to talk. Integration don't need perfection. It's a process of progress through progressions. You hear me? That's how we come with this, and we got to work that from all sides. You hear me? You know, because the more you make the unconscious conscious, you become whole, and to become whole require healing. You heard? I ain't coming to stay long, because I don't woke Chip up, so I ain't coming to stay long. I just came to say a few things, you know. OCO to my Indians, you know. BCU, what it do? You know, Indian family, Indian business, big Indian business. OCO to my Indians. Peace, shalom, hotep, alafia, namaste, aloha, you know, and all that other good stuff, you know. You ain't hit that like button by now, tap that like button, it don't cost you nothing. You hear me? not for all these good jewels and gems I be dropping. You know, all you got, if you picked up just one, all you gotta do is polish it. That's all you gotta do, and you ain't gotta do nothing else to it. You know, all you gotta do is polish it and let it shine. Let it make you let it make you shine more than you already do. You hear me? Yeah. But thanks for the likes, shares, comments, share the video. If it benefits you, it'll benefit somebody else. And I see y'all been tapping in, so I appreciate y'all. You hear me? Share the video, like the video, drop a comment if you please. You know. Yeah. Anything you want to know, my information in the description section. Appreciate the donations. You know, purchases. I gotta get a few mail out. Y'all bear with me. It is a few things I gotta get mailed out the way it's going. So for those of y'all who be tapping in with me, bear with me. If I ain't sent you word yet by email or via text, bear with me. This week, you hear me? I'll make sure I get everything that's going out. Appreciate those who make purchases with me, so forth and so on, man. It's all about expansion, elevation, you know, broadening our territory, you know, like Jabez, you know. And we're gonna do just that. You hear me? Remember, one person in alignment worth a million who not, and it's a million who not. So be the one. Till we do it again. My name is Saul. Be you how you be you. Peace, family.